Well, hello, I'm Brian Donohue, a member of the Emeriti Academy, and I have prepared what I hope will be a helpful short video about choosing a major. I think the message I would like to share is a little bit unusual, but let's start with the concept that if you cannot find a major, do not be too hard on yourself. Wait and search out for what I said to my kids. Find something that you love, get good at it, and get a ticket. Now, my story is I went to Fordham in the Bronx. Fordham is as old as is UC Berkeley. Fordham has a Gothic campus and has a huge university, much like Berkeley. And I was basically overwhelmed, had no idea what I wanted to do. My father was a lawyer, but I started and I just kind of went along with the flow. Now, the context: Vietnam War was hot. I graduated from Fordham in 1969, and that was really during the peak of the Vietnam War. And I don't really know exactly how much that influenced what I did, but what I did is threw all of my energy into my military fraternity, which was called the Pershing Rifles. And we did things like uh, this is a picture of me when I was a junior. And we were competing against all the colleges in the area and their fraternities, and that's a United States Marine officer. And we did things like we went on Fifth Avenue. We went to the St. Patrick's Parade. We had parties. We had military trainings at the local Army bases with fake billets, whatever those are called again, blanks. And it was exciting, and military balls, and I was totally involved with that. But from an academic side, I was completely just floating through. And then I basically graduated and then said to myself, oh my God, I don't know anything about anything. I remember saying to myself, if I could charge myself a nickel for every minute I could talk about something intelligently, I was worth about a quarter, like 25 cents. But what was the thing that caught my attention? What was the thing I lived for on an everyday basis? I hope you youngsters know I was a Trekkie, deep, and it was in my soul. So I went in the Army. I signed up for the computer school. I was assigned to a two-star general who was running a computer room out of the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. Went to George Washington University at night. Got an MBA in information technology in 1972. Then I immediately started working for Sperry Univac daytime, and I went to law school at night. Finished law school. I was the only computer lawyer around anywhere. I gave seminars on software licensing in 50 cities around the country. Basically litigated multi-million dollar software cases, published 18 articles, wrote 3 books, taught intellectual property law at UC Berkeley's extension at night when I worked on the campus in the daytime. And even to this very day, this month I have founded with a group of 35 people a high-tech startup company where we are redefining how healthcare is going to be conducted by measuring and indexing the social determinants of health. So, let me just review what I said at the beginning. If you can't find a major, don't be too hard on yourself. Look in your heart. My advice is don't let anyone push you into something that you're not interested in. Look into your heart and your mind and find something that you just love. You get excited about it, then get really good at it, then get a ticket. And in the process, don't be too hard on yourself. I hope this is helpful. And this is the end. Did I mention my name is Brian Donohue? Thanks so much for this opportunity to tell my story. I hope it helps.